Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Mano's here. No, Mano. Navy's here. All right, let's get into some Yeetie. So first, let's talk about Fire Festival. Fire Festival 2 is not looking so good. Now, 8 years ago was the first Fire Festival.
Right.
Hulu documentary, Netflix documentary. It was a disaster.
Billy, stop capping.
Billy McFarland is the creator. He was sentenced to 6 years of prison time at that time for his financial crimes. He ended up serving 4 years. After that, came home and planned a part 2, a Fire Festival 2. Now, this was originally scheduled to take place in Isla Mujeres, Mexico, between May 30th and June 2nd, but it just got moved to Playa del Carmen in Mexico. Now, when Billy McFarland was up here on Way Up with Angela Yee, here's what he said.
It's going to be in the Caribbean next year. The biggest difference this time is that I'm not in charge, which kind of sucks.
So
right?
you're not having your hands on the money. It's not going through you.
Can't touch the money. I can't touch the logistics. There is like a third-party festival company who all they do is festivals, who's actually in charge. They basically, have 51%. We have 49%, and they call the shots. But I still get to do like the marketing and hopefully some like the wild adventures on site.
All right.
And you said that they didn't even know what he was talking about, right?
Well, yes. In Playa del Carmen, the government posted on social media in response to rumors about a supposed event called Fire 2. We inform you that no event of that name will be held in Playa del Carmen. After a thorough review, there is no record of planning or any such event in the municipality.
So he came up here lying.
Well, then McFarland posted a video of a press conference that he and his team held in Playa del Carmen on March 28th, which had government reps from the area, and said, I'd like to thank all of my partners for making this happen. He said, our relationship with Playa may be new, but I know I speak for the rest of the team when I say we couldn't ask for a better group of people. So not sure what's going to happen, but what I will say is that they were charging between $1,400 up to $1 million for tickets. Can you imagine if you pay that much money? They also haven't said who is going to be there, so I don't know what special guests are going to be there. The $1 million ticket is marketed as a private air travel from Miami to Cancun, a private yacht travel from Cancun to Isla Mujeres, a 4-stateroom yacht or a 4-bedroom villa with access to the festival grounds for 3 nights.
Did anybody buy those tickets?
I don't know. Would you? You got it. All right, and let's talk about Matt Barnes for a second. Now, recently on his All the Smoke podcast, he was discussing just the things that he's dealt with that have led to him not being the best partner to Anansa Sims. If you recall, she posted 8 women in January alone, Matt, and then she called out some of the women that she says he cheated on her with.
It's only like a 2-girl a month average.
A week.
It's not.
A week, you mean? Because she said for January alone.
It was just for January?
Yeah, just for January.
Oh.
Well, here's what Matt Barnes had to say.
Growing up biracial, black dad, Italian mom, drugs, abuse, alcohol, violence, losing my mom at 27, so it'll be 18 years this November, and I haven't cried. Like I'm starting to feel it now. And I feel like I'm almost pouring from an empty cup. And, through my actions, I literally just lost my family. I wasn't there emotionally. I wasn't empathetic. So my question is, how do you cry if you don't? I don't want to say I don't know how to cry because I've cried before, but I haven't cried in probably 30 years.
You're God.
All right. I mean, Anansa then went on social media and said, if you're going to talk publicly about our personal business, tell the whole story. Don't post half-truths about me and our past relationship to gain sympathy from the masses. I'm in the trenches doing the hard work, making sure all of our kids are okay. You've made no effort to emotionally support all our children through this traumatic transition you've caused, but you're willing to be vulnerable for strangers on the gram for profit. Please keep my name out your mouth. Since I left, I've said nothing about you, and there's so much I could say about the man you truly were to me. If you don't have respect for yourself or for me, at least have respect for our children who follow you and see your posts. Your post is triggering for the kids and I while we're in the midst of healing and rebuilding our lives. Looks like she's really not going back.
Yeah, that's what hurts. When you realize you lost something.
Man, of course.
I know.
Such a good balance.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not in the headlines. They're under the radar, but you need to know about them anyway. Of course, let's talk about what Kamala Harris has to say about the state of what's happening in our country right now. It's Way Up.
Way Up.